Hello, dear students. Welcome to my channel, My Target 100%. I think all of you must have seen my last video. That video was derive an expression of the electric field intensity on an axial line due to electric dipole. Those who have not seen, please watch this video and you can easily understand today's topic, which is based on electric field intensity on an equatorial line due to electric dipole. So today's topic is electric field on an equatorial line. So before going to discuss that, I have already told that in last video. Suppose this is the charge minus Q, this is the charge plus Q. Okay. So the line joining the center of the two charges is known as axial line. The line, this line, you can say it is AB and which is separated by how much? 2A, dipole length up to this one, and center, suppose you are giving this one O, so it is known as axial line. But today's topic is electric field intensity on an equatorial line due to electric dipole. Understand? Is it visible? So now, before going to discuss that, I have already told what are the important parts. Electric field intensity E is equal to F by Q naught, so that is KQ by R square due to point charge. Then electric dipole, equal and opposite charges separated by certain distance 2A and equatorial line. Now it is very important to understand what do you mean by equatorial line. Suppose you are drawing this one. Okay. So this one is perpendicular to this line. While I am telling that you take 10 centimeter length or a line and bisect it. What you are doing? You are doing this one, then this one, then this one, then this one. You cut it and join. So you are getting this point. This is the midpoint, okay, and which is perpendicular bisector. That means this line is perpendicular to the axial line. If it is perpendicular to the axial line and passing through the center of the electric dipole length, then it is known as equatorial line. Understand? Any problem?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Then question is now question is, I am arranging one. Question is, what will do? Suppose it is the point where you have to calculate electric field due to this charge minus Q, electric field here also due to this charge. Okay, so let us start. Let P be a point where we have to calculate electric field. Unit positive test charge you are considering. So this line to this line you join. Okay, this line to this line you join. Clear? Then similarly from this line while you join, as it is minus charge, so it is radially inward. So let electric field is U1 and you give the name, suppose it is C. Similarly, due to plus charge, electric field is here and you join this one. Suppose it becomes curve, that's why I am using this one. Okay, so you do this one. Okay, so as it is positive charge, so it is electric field radially outward. Suppose it is E2. Understand? It is electric field vectors. You can give this one. Suppose this one is, it is C, it is D. Okay, now it is visible. Okay, come to point. Then come to point. Due to this charge, electric field is how much? Anybody? KQ by R square. So the magnitude of electric field I will tell. First you understand. Then what will do? Clear? Suppose this one to this one, after writing this one, suppose this is the angle theta. So PAB is theta, or PAO you can take. Then it is also theta. PBO also theta. You can take this one, total angle if you are taking, or it is perpendicular bisector. So it bisects, it make two triangles. Then come to points. So up to, as it is a midpoint, so this one is A, and up to this one, this is also A. Clear? So it is A, it is how much OP? So OP is, suppose it is R. So as this one, okay, I am repeating, and this one becomes right hand triangle. So according to Pythagoras theorem, what is its value? R square plus A square root over, by using H is equal to P square plus B square. I use this one. So similarly, as it is the same, so it is R square plus A square you will get here also. Okay, now this is known as broadside on position. Broadside on position. Clear? Equatorial line is also known as this one. So question is, here minus Q charge, how much electric field will form? The electric field formed due to this charge is same. So how much? Suppose here is E1. So before writing this one, how can you write? So mathematical expression, I am just telling, because what you have already written in axial line, same thing you will write. Consider an, I am repeating the same. Consider an electric dipole that consists of two equal and opposite charges minus Q plus Q separated by distance 2a. So from figure, similarly, it is easy. From figure, what you are observing? O is the midpoint. As O is the midpoint, OA is equal to OB is equal to A. OP is equal to, suppose you can take, it is R. Position vector you can take. Okay, this one. Then what happens? Okay, if we'll give this one, I'll tell electric field becomes. It becomes electric field. They come to points. Then PAO, it is theta. Similarly, PBO, it is also theta. So clearly from figure, what you are observing, you can write. Here you can write PAB also you can take. Suppose you want to take this one, if it is PAB. Okay, so better to write, it is PAB. Okay, so for your better understanding, it is PAB. You can write PAB. It is PBA. Then come to points. Any problem? Okay. Most important is, let electric field is E1 due to this charge. So at P, electric field is E1. Suppose you are taking magnitude, you can give this one. So how much the magnitude of electric field at this point due to this charge? K Q by R square. R square means this line. So it is R square A square square root of square. So how much? This one. So it is how? So it is towards PC. Towards PC. Equation 1. Similarly, electric field at P due to this charge plus Q. Suppose it is U2. So magnitude if you are taking. So what you are getting? K Q. I have told it is magnitude. So don't give the sign. So KQ is equal KQ by R square plus A square. What you are getting? It is towards. It is inward. It is radial outward. So it is PD. I am giving PD. So it is towards PD. Towards PD. Now, from both the equation, it is clear that the magnitude of E1 is equal to magnitude of E2. Clear? Now, let us see what happens. Can I erase this one?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So I am erasing these points. You can easily understand this one. This point, it is E2, this one is D. Okay, so question is very important point. Okay, when electric field is formed due to this charge, let E1, at that time E1 is resolved into two components. What happens? First try to, E1 is resolved into two components. One is E1 cos theta, another is E1 sin theta. Okay, what will happen? Same thing I will repeat. Due to this charge, electric field is U2. It also formed U2 resolved in two components. One is U2 cos theta, another is U2 sin theta. But what will happen? Let you see this one. Suppose due to this charge, electric field is this one. It is E1. Okay. Okay. What? It is E1 already given. So this E1 is makes theta with this one. So it becomes E1 cos theta. E1 cos theta. E1 is resolved into two components. Resolution of vector. If I have not remembered, just I am telling. Suppose this is x-axis, this is y-axis. Okay. And this one is F. As we know, it makes angle theta with x-axis. So it becomes Fx, F cos theta. It is Fy, it is F sin theta, for your understanding. Similarly, it is E1 cos theta. In this direction, this indicates it is E1 sin theta. Clearly understand? Similarly, due to this charge, electric field is U2 and U2 is resolved into, so it is U2 cos theta, and this one, if you give this line, it is U2 sin theta. What you are observing now? Very interesting. Interesting is both cos theta, E1 and E2 acting in this direction, and both E1 sin theta, E2 sin theta acting vertically upward and downward. As they are equal and opposite, they cancel each other. Okay, clear? Now question is, so what you will get? The net electric field acting this direction towards left, so opposite to the direction of electric dipole moment. You are giving this, suppose this one is dipole moment. Okay, this direction is electric dipole moment. Clear? Then compound point. It is also theta. Any doubt? Okay. Then you follow me. What I told, E1 sin theta, E1 sin theta, U2 sin theta cancel out due to equal and opposite. This one is vertical downward, this one is vertically upward. Now, net electric field at P, what will apply? So, principle of superposition. Using principle of superposition, don't worry for direction. You can derive this one in magnitude. In last, you can write in vector form this one. So you can use any unit vector. Then come to points. How much net electric field E axial? Suppose you are giving this one, E axial. So what will happen? It is in this direction. Suppose it is A, B, C. I am giving D. Suppose this is you give the, it is P. It is R. Okay. So PR parallel to PR parallel to what you are using? BA. Okay. PR parallel to BA. But what you are getting now? Clear. E axial net, you can write it is E net. It is, we are going to prove E equatorial. U equatorial. E1 cos theta plus E2 cos theta. Okay. If you are giving here, just I am telling, if you are giving this one, so you must give the direction. Can you understand? Here also. You give also unit vector. As it is direction is negative, you will use this one. Okay. But I am not taking the direction. Last, I am taking the magnitude. Okay. Clear? Then come to points. E1 cos theta, E2 cos theta. As you know that, can you write 2 E1 cos theta? Yes or no? Yes. Because the magnitude of E1 is equal to magnitude of E2. That we have already proved. So it becomes E1 cos theta plus E1 cos theta to E1 cos theta, or E2 cos theta plus E2 cos theta to E2 cos theta. Either you will take E1 or E2. This is equation 3. Clear? Can I erase? Okay. Then this one, I am erasing this portion. Then come to point. E net or E equatorial, what you are getting? 2 into E1, how much it is? K Q by R square plus A square, you have already got. Now question is cos theta. In triangle, either you take PBO or PAO. So in PAO triangle, what you are getting? Right hand triangle. Okay. So cos theta is equal to how much? Cos theta is equal to B by H. Cos theta is equal to B by H. So it is B, it is P, this is A. So you can give also name. Suppose you want to give, it is G, it is H. That means PH or PG, both are equal and opposite. Okay. So it will better for your understanding. B by H. OA by is how much? It is AP. So O is how much? A. AP is how much? R square plus A square square root. Clear? Okay. Now I am erasing this one because it is not visible and you can't understand. Then come to point. Which one? Now this one you have to use this one. Cos theta is here. So that you have to write this value. So it is A E 2 KQ by this one cos theta. Cos theta value is how much? I am writing here R. A by R square plus A square square root. Anything, any problem? Now you can write E equatorial 2 K Q into 2A. This one base is same, so power 1 plus half, it is R square plus A square 3 by 2. Can you write or not? Okay. Now you give this equation, it is suppose 4. This equation 4 represents the electric field on an equatorial line due to electric dipole over in terms of magnitude. In terms of magnitude. What you are getting? Okay, this one direction is anti-parallel vector. Anti-parallel. The electric field direction is anti-parallel to the electric dipole moment. So P is electric dipole moment. Understand? So what you are getting? In vector form, in magnitude means it is scalar form. In vector form, what will you write? E equatorial give direction, then it is as it is. You can write also same thing, K Q into 2A. What you are getting? That is P. So as you know, it is K Q into 2A. 2A, it is P. So you can write K P, okay, by R square plus A square 3 by 2, and at direction is towards left, so it is minus I cap. Okay, this is the expression of electric field on an equatorial line due to electric dipole in terms of a vector form. Equation 5. Clear? Okay. So now question is Kp plus Pp. So can I erase, student? Okay. Now question is Kp plus Pp. Due to lack of space, I am erasing. What is the meaning of Kp plus Pp? Okay, try to understand. Kp plus Pp means knowledge plus power plus. Let us start. 1. Special cases. Special cases for a short electric dipole. Okay. What do you mean by short electric dipole? When R OP is greater than 2A. That means when R greater than A, or R square greater than A square, or 2A less than R, you can say this one. Okay, then what will happen? This one you apply. The equation 5 becomes, if you will do, the equation 5 becomes, okay, equation 5 becomes, you see this one, if it is greater than, it becomes neglected. So what will happen? So R square to the power 3 by 2. Can you understand? Can you write? E equatorial vector sign we are taking. So K P, then R square to the power 3 by 2. That means this one. So can you write? K P by R cube. We give minus sign. Otherwise here also unit vector. Then it is unit vector. Any problem?
No, sir.
Okay. It is the equation for a short electric dipole. When you are calculating the electric field intensity on an equatorial line. Clear? So you just recall last video what we have discussed about that one. Okay, can I erasing? Okay, then come to points. From both the equation you are getting, E proportional 1 by R cube. Okay, at that time, but this in axial you are getting K 2P by R cube, scalar form are writing. In equatorial you are getting K P by R cube. Okay, just it is minus. It is the difference. Okay, there is another video also, the comparison between electric field on an axial line and electric field on an equatorial line. Okay, so now students, it is the first case, but another case now I am erasing. Okay, you have written everything?
Yes, sir.
Okay, come to points. So direction. So direction. Here direction of electric field. What you are observing? So here is this one. Okay, this is P, electric dipole moment, negative to positive. But electric field, here is electric field. Direction is what you are getting? This one. So direction of electric field intensity or electric field is opposite to the direction of electric dipole moment. That means towards left. So both the vectors are antiparallel. That means PR, suppose you are giving PR parallel to BA. This is this direction, electric field, and this one is this direction. So towards A, this one is antiparallel. Clear? Then question is third case, angle. In your discussion, what you are observing from figure, as the direction is opposite, electric field direction is opposite to that of electric dipole moment. Both are antiparallel. So angle theta is equal to 180 degree. Or you can write pi radian. How can you say any language? The angle between the electric dipole moment and electric field on an equatorial line is 180 degree. Okay. So students, to derive this derivation along question equatorial line, there is also another method. Okay, you can apply parallelogram law of vector addition. Okay, you just recall what you have read in class 11, but I am not going to derive applying this one. I will derive this one in another video. Why? And this video becomes so lengthy and you feel boring. So for that, you write everything and write comment, any doubt in comment box. And thank you. Have a great day.